Hey everybody, what is going on? It is Dunbar Snackbar here with MLB 13 this show, and we've got some more Atlanta Braves franchise here. We're going to be facing another team out of the National League East, the New York Mets, who, by way of attributes, is the worst team in the game right now. Pitching ranked 30, hitting ranked 30, so overall ranked 30. In fact, they had one game, and I want to say it's against the Nationals, but anyway, they lost 20-2. That I remember. So really not having the best season right now, and with the way that the Braves are playing, I'm expecting a big win right here today. So bottom of the first, 2 outs, Justin Upton at the plate. And this one hit over to short, but with that, Upton's going to be the first man on base here in the game. Unfortunately, though, we're not going to be able to bring him around to score or anything cool. No stolen bases, nothing. Ike Davis comes up to the plate now for the Mets. And I really need to get caught up here on the Braves franchise because I wanted to make sure I kind of stayed with what's going on in real life as much as I can. And we're definitely not anywhere near that right now. So I think I'm behind by 3 or 4 series. I got to get caught back up. I mean, there's just been some nights where it just gets really crazy. I'm like, I can't post anything, otherwise I won't get any sleep. And then there was problems like the other day when I got the Windows update and my computer reset right in the middle of the night. So I didn't get to upload anything. Because that's actually when I upload stuff, is when I'm sleeping. Because of how long it would take and slowing down the internet, stuff like that. But I'm going to work on getting caught up here. I'm trying to decide, do I just do Braves games until I get caught up? Do I throw Diamond Dynasty in there? Maybe I'll do like 2 Braves, 1 Diamond Dynasty. 2 Braves, 1 Diamond Dynasty. Until I get caught back up, and I'll switch back and forth. Haven't done a rivalry game in a while, and I want to do that. Anyway, 0-2 count right now to Duda. That's going to be the first hit of the game for the Mets. So, we're going to see if this turns into a run here for the Mets, and I'm hoping that it doesn't. But even though the Mets are not the best team here in the game, it would be foolish to underestimate them and figure that I am going to win without even giving it a shot. So another hit right now for the Mets. This puts them in a position where they may be able to bring some runs in here. Don't want to allow them to be able to get this streak going. All right, 2 outs. This one, head over to Johnson at third, to throw over to Uggla at second. We're going to get the out, and we're done with that inning, so no problems here. Brian McCann, and this hit is like the best example of how the computer is set up whenever Brian McCann is up at the plate, just heavily weighted over towards the right part of the field. So I'm always happy when I get that hit with McCann. I'm hoping that one day I'll be able to get one down the left field line and pick up like a triple off of that. But a big hit. This one, not going to go over the wall. So McCann's going to round second, head over to third. Uggla staying at second. Nope, he's headed to third. McCann is out at the plate. Honestly, if I had played that a lot better and just kept rounding the bases instead of stopping at second, I would have been able to get a run out of that. But no, here we are in the 4th inning. Still nothing for the Braves or for the Mets. And Duda now up at the plate. So Maholm has had a pretty good season thus far, and I think that he's definitely more than a match for the Mets right here today. Definitely proved it here through 4 innings, only allowing just a few hits. But I've only been able to get a few hits myself as well. So it seems to be a pitcher's duel in this game. Kind of refreshing to be able to see that because obviously we've had a lot of offense going with the Braves. And I've enjoyed that, but you know, sometimes there are just those games where you just love watching a pitcher's duel. Duda strikes out right there. McCann again. Remember, everybody's weighted over to the right side. Ooh. Right making the throw. It's like he's in the position of shortstop, but gets McCann out right there. I just want to make sure you guys saw that. Bottom of 5. Oh, actually, he made it. All right, so this one going deep into left field. This one going over the wall, so Uggla with a home run right here. And earlier, Uggla was on a cold streak. I mean, a big, huge cold streak. But now he's turned things around. And I would not be surprised if in the next few games we saw him really heat up and be on a hot streak. So kind of nice to be able to see the power right here. First runs of the game come off of that home run right here. So 2-0. Maholm on the next pitch, just chucks the bat. Chucks it. So I haven't seen that ever before in a video game. I thought that'd be pretty cool to show you guys. All right, so Andrelton Simmons gets a hit in the right field. Simmons, one of the players, of course, who steals a ton of bases here for the Braves. So that should be a little foreshadowing, I guess, in what's going to happen. But we're going to have a little meeting on the mound about what's going on here because Mets, for the first few innings, just did a great job of being able to hold me back. But now they are starting to have some problems on the bump. So we might see a change here pretty soon. But not before I do some more damage. I got to make sure I do as much damage as I can here. Kris Johnson now at the plate. Here goes Andrelton Simmons. Oh, yeah. That has got to be one of the best plays I have seen in this game. This is why I love baseball, and this is why I love playing a baseball game too. Trying to go for the pickoff, but I instead head over to second. And if that throw was spot on, I would have been out. So I am very, very lucky. I'm never, ever, ever going to have a play like that again. That was sweet. All right. So not able to bring Andrelton Simmons home, but gosh, after a play like that, you know what? I don't even care. That was sweet. All right, sixth inning now, still up 2-0 here. Mulholland has done a great job, not necessarily with the strikeouts category, but more forcing players to hit the ball on the ground and letting the infield do what they get paid to do. Nope. So that curveball, not going to be able to stay in the strike zone. I thought it was. But I'm not the one who makes that decision at the end of the day. So the fastballs have been my key to success thus far, and just mixing in a breaking ball every now and then. So that one almost going down the right field line. 2 strikes now here. So Murphy's got to watch out for whatever I decide to throw here. Maybe something nasty. Going to go with the slider. And Murphy watches that one for strike 3. Honestly, that was right along the edge of the strike zone. I'm lucky that one went my way. Bottom of the 6th now, Justin Upton again at the plate. He's going to hit this one inside, right with a great stop and the throw over to first. You got to respect that type of defense. Heyward now, who's leading the league right now with stolen bases. Going to hit this one down the left field line. So that's going to get him a single, maybe a double. I decided not to go for it. I honestly think, though, Heyward may have been able to make it if I did decide to go for 2. But I don't want to risk it because with only 1 out, of course, I'm heading for second right here. So Heyward, great pitch to be able to run on, is in there safely. So any type of hit that I can get here, I feel confident I'll be able to bring Heyward home. Get yet another run for us here. Look at that, 12 stolen bases for Heyward. 7 for Upton and Simmons. 4 for Justin Upton. Jordan Schaefer has one too. I don't even remember when that one was. Anyway, 0-2 count right now to Freddie Freeman here in the bottom of the 6th. I'm heading for third. Glad I did not swing at that one. Heyward safe. All right, so what do I do at this point? I mean, there's a lot of different things that I can do to try and bring Heyward home. I've only got 1 out, 2-2 count here. Might try and do something a little sneaky. But, no, I'm just going to hit it right on back towards the mound. So Heyward comes home. 3-0 now the score with the Braves over the Mets. Honestly, with, kind of how I was expecting this game to go, I thought I was going to have more than 3 runs right now. But it just goes to show, Mets aren't doing too bad. Pedro Feliciano now is going to be coming in here for relief. Honestly, I have some pretty good numbers, so might be kind of dangerous for me. McCann again up at the plate. Bottom of 7. 2-1 count here. Been pretty good about watching what's, being thrown my way. Right, not able to make that throw over in time. So, 3 hits here for McCann. Honestly, it's been very good. Everybody's been over to the right. So, Uggla getting a hit here. That's going to put runners at first and second. So, Uggla with a couple hits today. Not something that I was expecting to see. There was one point where the computer was like, hey, Uggla's batting 175. Do you really want to play him right now? All right, Gerald Laird now coming in. I decided we're not going to have Mulholland in here for the rest of the game. I could have gone for the complete game shutout, but I didn't want to go ahead and do that at this time because I wanted to make sure I got him a little bit of a break and really got a chance to be able to use my bullpen, who is pretty well rested right now. It's kind of nice to be able to see that. But we're going to hit into the double play. Not pretty, but that's not going to go ahead and end the inning. We're looking at 2 outs right now. I still got somebody over at third here. So McCann over at third. Andrelton, Simmons now up at the plate. This one going right down the middle, so McCann will be able to come home. And we're looking at the score being 4-0 now. So Braves definitely doing a great job here towards the latter part of the game, with Andrelton, Simmons already with one great play. Let's see if we can go with a stolen base right here. I'm heading over. Decent jump, and I'm going to make it there in time. All right, so a stolen base here for Andrelton Simmons. That gets him a little bit closer here to Heyward, who's on top in the National League. All right, so stolen bases, of course, name of the game for me. Aggressive base running is my key to success, no matter what team that I play as, and I'm glad that I chose the Braves because I do have a lot of speed. So in inning number 8, we're going to bring in Eric O'Flaherty, who's done pretty good, actually. I wasn't too happy with him in spring training because the few times that I did go ahead and pitch with him, it never ended up the way that I would have wanted it to. But that's okay. Now that we're in the regular season, he's done a very, very good job. Top of the 9th, 2 outs. We got a runner on first here. So Wright swinging at that one here. That's going to go foul for strike 1. Wright is on he has a hitting streak right now, and I can't remember if he has a hit in this game or not, but if he doesn't get anything going right here, that streak is broken. Okay, strike 2 on that one. Crowd's getting excited. I love the fact that the crowd sells out every single game. Sometimes when I go on the road with the Braves, I'm just like, wow, there's like nobody here at the stadium, but everybody's here. Wright watches that one here. We're looking at a slider for strike 3, so Mahala will get the win, as will the Atlanta Braves. What a great game this was, too. That play by Andrelton Simmons still has got to be one of the best plays that I have had here in MLB 13 The Show. In fact, I'm going to call that the best play that I've had. That was just so cool. So anyway, thanks for watching the Atlanta Braves franchise here today. Do not forget the live stream that Tezzy Dude and I will be doing June 1st into June 2nd to benefit water.org. Hopefully we will have you there on this channel. And hopefully we'll get a chance to be able to play some games with you guys and see some donations to benefit a good cause. So make sure you subscribe too if you haven't already. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, all that great jazz. All you got to do is check the description below. But thanks again, you guys. I appreciate it. And as always, I hope you have a good one.